I think it's amazing to have an AI doctor. I don't think it's amazing if it doesn't speak your language.
When you have 200 different nationalities and you have a city of migrants and expats, you need to be able to communicate effectively.
Hey everyone, my name's Jay Cornby. I'm sitting here with Andal, one of the co-founders of Vosyn, and I thought it'd be great to sit down with him and have a conversation as they're about to embark on a roadshow across Dubai and throughout Asia, and love to just kind of pick your brain on what you guys are hoping to achieve as you go on that trip.
Hey, Jay, always a pleasure sitting with you. You're absolutely right. Brian, our president, is going on a road trip, and it's all investor related and impact related. And I think for those who are listening to this discussion with us, I think it's probably important for me to kind of get a little into who Vosyn is. I mean, correct?
Correct.
So, we are solving a 30-year-old problem. So the internet by nature has been treating translation as a find and replace word activity. What happens in that process is that the person itself is lost, context is lost, content is lost, intent is lost, emotions, tone, and even cultural nuances is lost.
Yeah.
And Vosyn, we decided to build a foundation large language model. And this is built on a very core principle of preservation. And if you think about language, we are moving away from the internet browser that's been 30 years old, and we're creating this experience engine. And with that experience engine, we are breaking down what we call the last frontier of language barrier. And for the first time ever, we're going to have every single person around the world being understood and being present.
It's exciting.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
think so.
exciting.
I think so.
So I'd love to talk to you about Dubai a little bit and what kind of impacts can be made there, particularly in a country that has so many different languages, so many different nationalities. I know that Dubai is really focusing their AI and tech into their healthcare, and could you speak to that a bit?
Well, I mean, you and I, before this recording, we were talking about Dubai, and Dubai being probably the biggest hub on earth when it comes to diversity and tech.
Yeah.
Forward-thinking city, right? When they're talking about smart city, they're talking about AI with its impact to health. And I have taken a look at this, Jay, where you're using AI and big data, and you're looking over CT scans, mammograms, to prevent or detect chronic illnesses and diseases. And this is where Dubai is at.
Yeah.
They're utilizing AI and big data to be in the forefront of preventing chronic diseases. And one of the things that I think is useful for Vosyn in terms of our alignment is that when you have 200 different nationalities and you have a city of migrants and expats, utilizing whether it is an AI doctor or whether it's a doctor in person, you need to be able to communicate effectively, and not just translation like we talked about. You need to be understood from an intent and a contextual standpoint. Yep. And this is how Vosyn can really, the synergy between Dubai's initiatives and Vosyn can really take shape. It's a marriage that I believe would really help drive these initiatives further.
Because they're also using AI into things like Service 360. I think I was reading that they're creating a UAE pass. So they're going to be trying to push everyone that visits Dubai from all around the world to use these passes. And I see there could be some challenges in terms of how are people going to access this?
Well, number one, I'll say this, okay? I'll say this. Absolute brilliant initiative.
Yep.
Okay? We're both in Canada. And you and I may have to go to in-person services Ontario to do our passport, our health card, our licenses. Dubai is bringing all of their people online with a UAE pass. It's a digital pass to 15,000 plus services. But here's the challenge, okay? The challenge is that you have the AI specifically or predominantly trained on Arabic and English.
Yep.
So you're kind of locking out all the other languages. If someone speaks Urdu, right, and don't speak Arabic or English, they'll have a hard time. It's a friction system to really communicate their desires. And why we're super pumped about this, and I'm happy we're having this conversation, is this is where Vosyn really pulls that gap together and make sure that every single person, whether they're a citizen or whether they're an expat or a migrant in Dubai, can be truly understood and heard. And these services will actually make value to them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool because for the first time ever in history, places that are so multicultural have an opportunity to everyone can be on the same page without feeling like they're being left behind, or that they're trying to like read something that they can't quite get the hang of because it's just not in their language, or it's a second language or a third language. You know, even things like moving into like healthcare and AI, like doctors and things that actually become like really serious. Like if I think it's amazing to have an AI doctor, I don't think it's amazing if it doesn't speak your language. Because
that's challenging.
You'd be quite concerned, or I would be concerned if I was having trouble, you know, understanding what the doctor was trying to tell me.
Again, you know, the initiative is fantastic, right? But you're absolutely right. There's technological challenges when you're trying to have so many people speak to a chatbot that has been trained predominantly on Arabic and English. It's no longer if you are, let's say, an elderly within Dubai, trying to communicate maybe your a very serious chronic symptom, and the system is not able to fully understand you. It's no longer a rounding error. It's a life or death situation. And I think not only Dubai is going to be facing this, I think across the world, you're seeing a lot of countries and cities going into the digital era, right? And when we thought about Vosyn, we weren't thinking of Vosyn today, we thought of Vosyn tomorrow, and how Vosyn's going to help really bridge the gap and really advance digital systems and put people first at the center of this. Because it's all about being understood at this point. It's not no longer a word for word translation. And we're giving a voice to those who, and I'm going to use this term, who thought they were voiceless.
Yeah, as Dubai moves into this real digital tech world, you know, they're really pushing on investments there and trying to become a world leader. What I really like is that they're also focusing on a like digital well-being program, which I think is really smart because we're completely like overwhelmed. It's an interesting dichotomy of, and I think it's really smart of like if they're going to become a world leader in AI and technology, they're also thinking about the impact that it's going to have on their own citizens and the people that live there.
You and I spoke about it when you and I were growing up. I was outside playing marbles. I wasn't in front of a TV probably 90% of my childhood. And I think our generation and those older than us spent most times in relationship outside. But today, those that are being born in Gen Zs and millennials, they spend most of their time in front of a screen, right? So the initiative is this digital balance is that, you know, they want to educate the city and the citizens and the migrants there on having healthy screen time, on and off screen time, right? And that's so valuable when you're thinking about how does Vosyn come into play a part in this. And with Vosyn, and I'm going to use my hands, forgive me, we're building a unified platform So the days of opening 50 different windows and tabs on a screen, and the days of running 10 to 15 different applications, that's noisy, that's chaos. If we can bring that into a unified system where everything is done in one platform, that takes away the chaos, takes away the noise. It brings a sense of calm that I think those in Dubai who have this initiative is looking to get to. It's fantastic when you think about this.
Like, I wish we would do that here in Canada. And as a personal, and just me personally, like when I hear this, I think, oh, I really need to be putting some of this in my own life in terms of some digital well-being. So it's pretty exciting. So you guys are going to Dubai. Do you want to let everyone know when you're going to be there? Are there any events that you're going to?
So great. So if you're listening to this and it's before November the 17th and the 28th, we will be in Dubai in person. So if you are interested in impact investment or you're press or media, there is all the information on this page. You can reach out, contact us. Also, we're going to be at the Function One in Dubai. That's on November the 18th and 19th. And we'll also be hosting our own impact investment event on November the 24th. So Jay, we're super pumped about this. We're looking forward to meeting people in person. Should people be seeing this after those dates, I still welcome you to reach out, download the document, our report, and be in touch. And we would love to continue this conversation.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.